Hello, my darlings. It's Dean back with another video. Happy New Year. How are you guys doing? I'm going to be honest and say that I'm so-so. I don't know. I'm usually very bubbly and bright during the holiday season, but this year, something's going on in the spirit realm, I think, because I was just blah during the holidays. I don't know if it came too quickly. I don't know if it's because I made the transition from the university to like full-blown doing my thing, and just being in the space of prayer and expectation. I don't know what it is. I know one of the things is that wait, I haven't even told you what this video is about. Just jumping into my therapy session, guys. This video is going to be on pinky nudes. There are 3 types of nudes typically that you can do. Pinky nude, peachy nude, and kind of like a nude, like a brown nude. I'm in the mood to do a pinky nude today, and so that's what we're going to be doing. And so I've already done my foundation and my eyebrows, new hair. I'm gonna be getting my faux locks back. It's better for my scalp. But I said, you know what? Let me just do it with you guys. So we're going to be doing a pinky nude today. But in talking about Happy New Year, welcome into 2020. The holidays, they weren't rough. It was a very uneasy transition for me. And one of my triggers, these therapy words, right? One of my triggers, I know when the kind of decline happened, is I was talking to my sister. I was born in London, raised in South Florida. I moved to this country when I was about 9, 10 years old. Anyway, I talked to my sister, and she was at the house with my cousins and some other family members, and immediately I got sad. I wanted so badly to be in London with my family. And my parents are here. You know, I have family here. But for some reason, seeing her with all my family and friends, and we were on like WhatsApp, you know, video phone, and just seeing all of my family there, and my sister, who, since her stem cell transplant, because she had a rare form of leukemia, she hasn't been able to travel yet. She's been cleared to travel. And I just got sad, and I was not able to bring myself out of that sadness probably until maybe 2 days ago. My husband, that's another thing. I think the reason, or I know the reason that I'm going through this is because I'm no longer feeding my sadness. I'm working through it because I need to be snatched for 2020. So there's no more munching. When I have an issue, I have the issue. I'm not munching my way through it. I'm not juicing my way through it. I'm not nibbling my way through it. I am dealing with it. And so I let myself have those emotions, took some time off, and now I'm back 3 minutes into this video with my therapy session. All right. So that being said, I'm fresh face, fresh hair. Let's get into this pinky nude situation. The first thing that I'm going to do, I've already primed my lids, and by prime, I mean like I just put concealer on my eyelid. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty matte, what's it called? Matte and Metal. And this is in Shimmering Sunset. Sorry guys, I got a phone call. All right. So I know this is going to seem bright for a lot of you, and you know what it is, but we're going to mute it out. So let's use this. I have my Morphe palette here because that's what we're going to use. My eyebrows are on fleek today. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do like a little half circle on my lid. This dries down very quickly, and it dries down to a matte. So I'm going to put it on. You guys see that? I'm going to put it on and then buff it out with our fingers. So yeah, talking about going into the new year, it was, I don't know. And one of the things that my husband always says is that you need to go home more. I go to England maybe once every 2 years. And to be honest, it's not because of finances. It's not because of anything else other than it is the hardest thing for me to leave London. when I have to say bye to, especially that last time, because I left my sister, I'm just tapping it all in. When I left last time, my sister, I went over there before she had the stem cell transplant, and I went over there to, you know, hear from her doctors firsthand what the process was going to be like, to kind of not set her up, because, you know, she has my cousin, she has her man. So she's taken care of. My mom and I went over there just to, you know, just hear from the doctors firsthand what this was going to be for her and for us as a family. When I left that last time, when I tell you I cried like a toddler, oh my gosh. And my husband, you know, was saying, you know, why don't you stay? And I didn't, oh, hold on. I didn't want to stay because me being there would be more of a distraction than anything, to be honest. And I'm not going to be away from my baby for that long. You know, I got Riley. And so whenever I go to England and I leave, leaving is horrible for me. And so I literally have to get prepped to go and to leave. Every time I leave London, I cry. I cry like a baby. Okay. Baby. I mean, and it's, you know, my sister's there, her boyfriend's there, my family's there telling, you know, wishing me bye. Everybody comes to the airport. We're Jamaican. Okay. So everybody comes to the airport to kiss, kiss, hug, hug. I don't want to leave that. Right. All right. So we have the pink. And so what I'm going to do, just like I did with the Mally Beauty, what I'm going to do is put another light colored pink on it. Actually, no. I'm going to put this color here. Oh, hold on. I don't know how to make this. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put this color. Oh, it looks very light there. It's not light at all. It's very dark. I'm going to put that in the crease. All right. So let's put that in the crease as a transition color. And I'm going to do that because I'm going to go in again with that color. It's actually very dark. I think these, this ring light, you know, we're up here trying to be professional, trying to give you all lights and stuff. It's not coming up. Yeah. So yeah, so that's why I haven't been to London, but, it was hard for me because I was seeing all my family. I don't know. It was just, and my husband said, you know, do what your therapist says, process. And I don't want to process. I want to eat a pizza. That's really what I said. So I'm going in with a light pink now over that, has a little bit of shimmer, a light pink over that Huda Beauty pink, very lightly. Because although it does dry to a matte and you really do not need, you don't need to put anything over. It's not wet at all. I just want to add a little bit of something. Sorry. All right. So now let's go in with that color again. And I know it does not look dark to you guys, but it actually is. You can see how dark it is by what it's doing to my crease. I'm not going to line the lid because, and I always bring it up like I did in the last video. You saw that. I'm not going to line the lid because I don't know. I think black liner on the lid during the day looks like a little bit too much for me. Oh, I didn't even bring liner for my, I do believe in liner down here though. All right. So let's put on mascara. See how that looks? You know what? Let me put on, there is a darker brown in here and it doesn't look brown. It's right, this one right here. I'm going to put a little bit of that in the corner. Darken it up even more. See if that works. Yeah, there we go. See that? This takes a little bit more work, especially because you're putting so many colors on. It's really not a lot of color. You could have skipped putting the pink on here. You really didn't have to. I'm just being extra. You guys know, for me, doing makeup is my therapy. I'm using the Voluminous, now let me tell you something, drugstore. I know that I told you about not able to do drugstore for foundation, but this let me tell you something. This Voluminous Lash Paradise, it's L'Oreal. This is a good mascara, guys. It's a really good mascara. I actually need another one. It's probably clumpy as all get out. Mascara face. Let's see. Can you guys see? Can you see my lashes? Won't spend too much time. But I like my makeup to be natural. I will attempt to give you guys some color, but on a day-to-day basis, and even like going out, I don't do a lot of color. I never have. I think that's why brands like Clinique and Bobbi Brown and NARS, although I've used MAC, I've never really been a MAC girl. Even like in the 90s, early 2000s, when MAC was it for the black woman, I was like, where am I going in green eyeshadow? I can't wear that to work. That's with lashes, without. With lashes, or not lashes, with mascara, without. That's why even watching some of these beauty tutorials, I love watching them. But I'm like, I can't wear them lashes to work. When I was working, you know, a 9 to 5 and working in the college, I'm pretty sure I could have because I was a professor, but it always looked like a caterpillar laid down and fell asleep on my eyelashes. I couldn't do that on a day-to-day basis. Now, when I was getting like individual lashes, yeah, I loved that. I was doing that in Dallas before Riley. I loved that. But I just didn't keep it up. I may get it back. I may do them again. You guys see how much time I spend on my mascara. I think that's why I spend the most amount of time, because I want to coat every lash. Okay. Okay. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. All right. Let's get into blush and lips. Now, here's the part when we may lose people when it's talking about the pinky nude, because a lot of people don't want their lips to be like this chalky, I guess would be the right term. Let me do my blush really quickly. This is actually a blush that I need to get rid of because I've had this forever. This is Bobbi Brown blush in Pretty Pink. You can see how old it is, but I love it and I need to get rid of it. It's really not this good to keep blush this long. See how pink? Oh, hold up, wait. There we go. That's exactly how pink it is. Oh, but it's so good. I think I may get like NARS Orgasm for my birthday next month because it's really not this good to keep. Really not. All right. So really quickly, I'm not going to do any concealer under my eyes because I just don't think I need it. So here's when we lose people because they think their lips look too chalky. The key to that is to having the right brown lip liner. This is a brown, it's not a lip liner. It's a Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. When I went to the Nordstrom event at Michigan Avenue, the artist actually told me about using this as a liner. And so that's what I've been doing. And it's been really, really great. So instead of putting it on all the lip, put it on like 2/3 of your lip. So the only thing that's kind of left out is just that middle portion of your lip. I could probably wear this by itself, to be honest. Drugstore, Maybelline. This is the, what are these called? Super Stay Matte Ink. Super Stay Matte Ink in color number 10, Dreamer. I love this. Now, it doesn't stay all day, but it does stay a good amount of time. And it dries very quickly, very, very quickly. So, see that? Just a hint of color because I've put this on, where'd it go? Because I put this on as a base. Okay, so some of you are just like, damn. What are you doing? That's too bright. You look like Peggy Bundy. I like Peggy Bundy. Yeah. If you don't like it that bright, you can always put on more brown and darken it up. Okay, so that's the look. Waiting for this to dry a little bit. That's the look, but you guys know I love a gloss. So this is gonna lighten it up. You're probably not gonna like, if this is a little bit too light for you, you probably not gonna like this, but this is Marc Jacobs. I told you my two favorite lip glosses. Marc Jacobs number 344 Skin Deep Enamored. I don't know which one is the color, but yeah, see, it's already matte. I like it like that though. I like it like that, but just for this video, sweat it up a bit. So there's my Pinky Nude. Like I said, this is not for everybody, but it is for me. And you don't have to go so bright a pink. If you're of a darker skin tone, go for a deeper pink. But I think that any skin tone can get away with this. You just have to use the right amount of lip liner and the type of lip liner that you use. I love this. Ever since he told me about using this as a lip liner, I've been doing it with my peachy nudes, with my pinky nudes. And so yeah, very natural, but you do see the pink. Now, black hair for 2020 might be it. Right? So happy 2020. I'm dealing with my emotions. I'm not nibbling my emotions. I'm not chewing my emotions. I'm feeling them. Be the baloney. If you have toddlers and you watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, be the baloney. You know what I'm talking about. If not, then that just made no sense. Anyway, love you. We never pay retail. Have a great day and play in makeup. If you're not feeling good, feel your emotions. It's okay to be sad. Take half a day, do whatever, and then get back on your grind. That's what I'm doing, and it's working for me. Bye.